Hi, welcome to day 23. Today I am at my sister's house. That's why the background is a little bit different, and also the lights are not perfect for today's video, but I decided to do it anyway because I'm committed and yes, and I feel like I want to share something with you. So today I would like to talk about a specific topic again that I've been struggling with for a really long time. And since I've started with HT closing and becoming a coach, and I think since then I was struggling with my identity actually. And that was, I didn't know, like I had like this identity to be a high ticket closer, and but I also at the same time I did this certification for a high ticket coach, and I didn't know, like, is it something I really like? It's something I'm passionate about. I mean, I was not bad at it, and I kind of like enjoy doing it as well. And I worked as a closer for different influencers as well. And I really enjoy talking to people. I really enjoy closing them. I had lots of fun, lots of good conversations with people. Also, in the role plays, I met so many people in the community, and I found it really inspiring to be in the community. And this is something I really enjoyed, but at the same time I had this my full-time job, and I was a global trade manager, and I also like to be a global trade manager. I also really enjoyed logistics. I really enjoyed doing customs and export import. That is something I really know. I'm doing it in my sleep, and I really know a lot of things because of these years of experiences that I've been doing this for about almost 10 years now, and that's why I feel safe doing it, because it's something that I know. It's something when people have questions, they come to me and ask me about it. And but the thing is that I was struggling with seeing myself, because those two jobs are so different, right? I cannot be a high ticket closer and at the same time work in a full-time job as a global trade manager. And that was like kind of difficult to find the right identity to do it. And I have to be honest that even as I was working as a high ticket closer as a part-time job, I was not feeling that that high ticket closers would feel like. I am not comparing myself to people that are doing this high ticket closing full time, but I think that there are people that are so much into the sales thing. And I'm not saying that I'm not into sales. I love sales, but I think there's something missing there for myself as an identity to go that way, or to use that as a skill, as high income skill. And I think that's the problem. I didn't see myself as the high ticket closer, and that was my problem, because I think that if I want to be something, I need to be it with full of my heart, with 120% in that job or in that thing that I'm doing, right? And that was not it. And that leads to something that I would say it's really hard to find my identity after doing this coaching certification, because I didn't know, okay, I'm now a high ticket coach, but have I really mastered high ticket closing already? Can I really teach high ticket closing right now as a high ticket closer? I mean, my Sifu would say, yes, you can do it. You can be a high ticket closer and you can teach high ticket closer or entrepreneurs to learn that skill and to be a high ticket closer. You can coach them as well, even though you're not successful like them already, like they already are. Yes, still struggling with it. Still struggling with finding the right identity for myself. I see myself as a coach. I love teaching. I love coaching people. I love mentoring people. But is it high ticket closing? Is it the thing that I've learned? I mean, yes, part of it is yes. If you are a high ticket closer, if you learn from Sifu Dan, then you're probably going to know it's so profound to learn from Sifu Dan. It's so amazing. I'm so glad that I invested in myself and I've invested in this course and did this. At the end, I changed so much. I transformed into a person that is really self-confident, that I'm excellent, or I'm better. I'm not excellent, but better in communication. I understand people. I look at people in a different way. I talk to people in a different way. And everything I've learned, I'm using it right now. I'm doing it right now, right? And I'm not saying that it's bad, but I didn't see myself as a high ticket coach. And that was my problem. And I remember that I had like this conversation with my coach, and he was saying something which was really mind-blowing for me. And that was, what are your low-hanging fruits? And I was like, okay, what are my low-hanging fruits? I mean, what I'm doing now, I get paid already. I know lots of stuff about export, import, customs regulations, trade regulations, everything around logistics. And I've been doing this for almost 10 years. And I have low-hanging fruits already, which is in that niche. But I kind of like not seeing it. I oversee it. And what he's also said is you need to start looking at your grass in your garden and stop looking at the grass of your neighbor, like that it's greener, it's better, it looks healthier over there, but never looked at in my garden, like how does my garden looks like. How is the color of my grass? You know what I mean? It's like I've always looked at other people, what they have and what they are doing well, but I'm not looking at myself, like what can I do right now? What are people paying me for today, current, in the present? And the thing that I'm doing, I would consider it is paid very well. And for all the things I know, right? And what I'm doing is I feel that I'm the expert already. I'm doing it already in my sleep. I can consult people. I can coach people. And why did I oversee it? Why didn't I see my low-hanging fruits for years? And that's why I think this is it. This is it, what I have to start with. I think people always think business has to be, you have to build a business, and when you have this have built a successful business and then it's done. It's done, and now you can like kick off your feet and lay back or whatever. But it's not, right? I have to understand that it's not like that. The most successful people, millionaires, they start with one business, but they end up with several businesses, and they are part in other businesses as well as an investor or whatever. And they don't have just one business, but what they did is they built something, a brand, which is their name. For example, Tony Robbins, or this Virgin guy, right? Or Tesla guy, you know, when he's changing, he's not going to do Tesla cars anymore, but now he's just going to do to build machines that going to the moon. Then it's okay, right? Because it's not the company's name that made this successful. It's the people, it's the person that has made it successful. And this is not his first business that he started for like 30 years ago. Maybe it's the third one, the fourth one, the 10th one even, right? And I think this is what I understand now, that it's not necessary to think about it, that you have to know what you're going to coach today. Start with your low-hanging fruit and start with something you know you could do in your sleep. And that is like, which helped me to think, okay, yes, that's right. Why not start with something I know already? I think this is the message that I want to share with you today. And I think this is so important, because when you start to coach, you're going to ask yourself every time, like, is this the right thing? Like, when you start doing it, is this the right thing? And I swear it's so annoying to ask the same question over and over again, and got lost in that question again and again. But if you have decided to start with something you know, you're doing it unconsciously, it's an unconscious competence, then it would be much, much easier and much, much faster to gain the result, to get the result, to see the result, because the fruit is already there, right? Yeah, I think that's it for today. I've been talking, too long now, and I'm going to end this video. And wish you good luck when you're still not, or when you're still searching for that identity, for that coaching niche that you're still seeking for, right? All right, I'm going to end this video now and see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.